Okay, we're still alive. Okay, if that actually ends up working, that'll be funny. No context, so I'm probably confused. First and foremost, welcome everybody to Sidewinder Racing League's Wild Horse ARCA series. We're at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Beightol Designs 70. As I'm trying to get my sponsor, or the intro banner off here. Here we are. Hi everyone! First and foremost, big thanks to Beightol Designs for sponsoring tonight's event. We got, let's see, 8, 16, 20 drivers set to take the grid here tonight thus far. Just a little over a minute remaining in practice. Most of everyone's paints are not loading in. Trading Paints is evidently experiencing a giant DNS error, and I've tried to DNS flush through CMD and try to Sir Lucas's idea of just changing my DNS server in the control panel. And oh my god, I actually thought that worked for a split second. I was about to get so excited, but it did not. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get the point standings up and going here, if I can find a mouse cursor. So, after 8 races, Casey Graves, your points leader over Michael Edwards, Lucas Hoytsma, Blake Giglio, and Ian Montrose. Dalton Hayes, Harry Grindell, Cliff Mullins, Cody Cleaver, and Andrew Beach, your top 10 drivers in the chase thus far. This is the penultimate event. Next week, we set the chase grid for the final 5 races of the season. The outside drivers looking in: Jeff Price, DG Swiss, Jeremy Scherer, Mike Fisher, Davis Greenwell, and Daniel Llewellyn. And that is the points. Casey Graves, similar to how he was last week at Dover, fastest on the board in practice right now. We'll see how it looks in qualifying and see if that Ford machine, can he get his first win of the season. He's ran up front pretty much all season. How about Cody Cleaver second on the board? Cooper, Kane, and Schaefer, your top 5. Price, Frisbee, Grindell, Montrose, and Scherer, your top 10. Lucas Hoytsma, only 11th in practice. Uncharacteristically middle of the field. I'm expecting to see him, and even Blake there scored P18. I'm expecting to see them jump to the top of the board for qualifying with a relatively fresh racetrack. Let's go and see who is going to be the first drivers out on track to start qualifying. We got plenty of names popping up on the board here. 97, Lucas Hoytsma. In the number 97, supposed to be a 712 brakes Toyoniac. Instead, it's just a Fanatec Toyota. Got the 70 machine of Harry Grindell. 2, Cody Cleaver. The 1 of Ian Montrose. 17 machine, Cody Brown, making his way off of pit road. Number 86 of Hunter Bogdan. Also out on track. And the 4 of Casey Graves. Going to the start-finish line, starting his first out of 2 qualifying laps. Running the outside. Daniel Llewellyn also out on track. The 34 of Davis Greenwell, the only driver to have a freaking paint load in. And it's the number 34. The Low Drag Esports Tesla. As Grindell completes his first lap, top of the board with a 30.053. Cody Cleaver second, Cliff Mullins third. More drivers' time is about to start rolling in here. Casey Graves just started his lap from the looks of it. Ian Montrose jumps to P2. Hunter Bogdan P5. As Hoytsma down the way, may have to reset his qualifying effort. Shows he had a 2X. Don't know if he got loose or what happened. And Ford machine, Casey Graves, top of the board with a 29.497. 1/10 over the field. 15, Jeremy Scherer scored P5. Cliff Mullins in the 37's third on the board. Gets overtaken by the 17 of Cody Brown. And I think Cody, he's on his last lap right now. As the 07 machine, Alec Kane jumps to P1. Kenny Frisbee in the 11, P3. As Hoytsma just saw jumps to P12 on the board here. Blake Giglio definitely going to be a threat to get this pole position. He is just now starting his qualifying run, running the outside, building up speed. Starts his first lap. It's Michael Edwards. He is on his final lap right now, currently scored 15th. Last of the qualifying attempts right now. Comes off turn number 4. Oh, excuse me. And he's able to move up a couple spots. P13. And Giglio's first lap has him P15. And Blake right now, the last car out on track. And off of corner number 4, Giglio moves up to P4. With a minute remaining, number 07, Alec Kane, top of the board still, with 1/100th of a second over the 4 machine of Casey Graves. Will Spark, the number 90, coming out on track. Not enough time. He may have the time to do 1 lap. And that's going to be bad close. 29. Yeah, he's going to be able to get 1 lap in. And he will be the last of the qualifying attempts. Hear him pedaling the throttle a little bit. Off of turn number 4. Where is this number 90 going to get? P17. And that will do it for qualifying. Alright, we'll go and get the starting lineup up and going here. Starting on pole, going to be the number 07 machine of Alec Kane. Second, going to be the number 4 of Casey Graves. Third, we have the number 11 machine of Kenny Frisbee. Fourth is the 16 of Blake Giglio. Fifth, we have the 19 of Jeff Price. Sixth, the number 70 of Harry Grindell. Seventh is the 17 of Cody Brown. Eighth, we have the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Ninth is the number 34 of Davis Greenwell. Right out top 10, we have the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. 11th is the 86 machine of Hunter Bogdan, followed by the number 1 of Ian Montrose. 13th is the 97 of Sir Lou Hoyt, followed by the number 14 of Mike Edwards. 15th is the 23 of Daniel O'Wallen. 16th is the 2 of Cody Cleaver. 17th, we have number 90 of Will Spark. 18th is the 35 of Nick Cooper. 19th is the 47 of Andrew Beach. I think I might be dumb. Dalton Hayes. 20th is the 71 of Andrew Beach, and I think Andrew's going to be a starting park. I was trying to catch myself. I was like, did I just call Dalton Andrew? Am I that far gone? 21st is Dave Hoytsma. 22nd is the 26 of DG Swiss. And right out the field here tonight will be the number 91 of Jay Schaefer. That concludes tonight's starting lineup. 70 laps. Once again, it's the Beightol Designs 70 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Big thanks to Beightol Designs for sponsoring tonight's event. Let's see if we can bring in our pole sitter. Alec, you got me? It's the cheesecake.
Hey, what's up?
Well, buddy, you got pole here tonight. What's it going to take to keep that 07 up front?
I think the best bet is to stay in clean air. With the aero push, I was getting fall in a car. I'm not the best with these cars yet.
I don't think anyone.
Whatever my teammate does, Casey, is probably what I'll do. So he's the brains. I just drive, and that's the plan.
Well, did he tell you how to qualify?
Yes, actually he did.
Well,
He did.
there we go. Front row.
Kenny cost me 20 or 10 bucks. He was supposed to qualify on pole, and so yeah, let's see what we can do.
Well, all right, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks.
Kane, your pole sitter here tonight. So Casey's going to be the brains of the operation here. Told him how to qualify. Look, it worked well. They're 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be something. So fuel strategy, you can go about 20 or so laps, 70 lap race. So it's probably going to be a 3-stopper. We may have guys save a little fuel, maybe try and knock out a pit stop. I'm not so sure how feasible that's going to be. If they can.
That's a nice looking paint you got, Alex.
About 23 or so. All right. Pace Tater is about to make its way on the pit road. I just did. About to call that early. And off of turn number 4, there it goes. Pace Potato on pit road. Barney the Flagman has the green one in his hand. And a freshly renovated Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We are racing. '07 leads the way into turn number 1 for the first time here tonight. Frisbee to the inside of the 4 machine for second. And Kenny off of turn number 2. Looks like he has just about got it. No, here comes the 4 on the outside fighting back. So 2 wide for second spot through 3 and 4. And Frisbee looking to the inside of the 07 as well. So they make their way off of turn number 4 for the first time here tonight at speed. And the 07 able to lead the lap with the 14 on his right, or the number 4 on his right rear. Who is going to be able to make or clear for the spot? It looks like Alec Kane clear of the second row. And it's a Hornet's Nest on the way back. Bunch of black cars and a couple green cars. I can tell everyone kind of blend in a little bit. As the 70 machine, Harry Grindell going high, wide, and handsome through 3 and 4. As they're going to be 3 wide. Mullins in the middle. Price going on the inside. And that's 17 of Cody Brown on the top. Davis Greenwell on the 34 trying to follow on the bottom. And they're still 3 wide. About 10th on back. Everyone trying to find the momentum where to go. Looking like a super speedway package right now. How big that rear spoiler is, creating quite the draft weight. 86, Hunter Bogdan, he's stuck in the middle, 3 wide between Hoytsma and Brown. Now 23 of Llewellyn following suit on the inside. Contact almost made. 2 machine, Cody Cleaver in the outside wall. Able to keep it going. They're borderline 4 wide for a moment down the back straight. Oh, someone in the outside wall. One of the black cars, I can't really tell who it was. It may have been the one of Ian Montrose. Either him or potentially the 86 of Hunter Bogdan. They keep it going in the correct direction. No harm, no foul. As 4 laps going to be ticked away. Lap number 5 beginning, 66 laps to go. Oh, there goes the 23 of Llewellyn. Hard in the outside wall goes the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. Caution is out on lap 5.
I see they have not fixed the net code. I was a car and a half away from Daniel Llewellyn's
Yep.
Ian, I'm sorry for basically hitting you, pushing you all the way up into the wall, dude. I actually have no fucking excuse. I made a fucking mistake. I'm sorry.
All good.
Checking out backstretch.
And yeah, that was one of the main stories of last week at Dover. The freaking netcode is insane. Oh, William, to answer your question, they are experiencing a DNS issue. Mine and half the planet right now is just Oh! 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 Oh!
This is my first race with this car, Harry, so if I squeeze you...
I have paint schemes! I have fucking paint schemes! Let's go!
I'm I'm only here for DG.
Yay.
Oh! The timing. The freaking timing of that. Oh my god, that's great. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh god. I need a clip. Can you clip things on YouTube? Can someone clip that? But no, Trade Paints has experienced like a giant DNS error. And it literally just started working. As I mentioned that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's grand. And there it is, the Toyoniac I mentioned at the top of the show. So everyone, half the field probably coming into top off on fuel at the very least. But as I was also saying, yeah, this car is plagued with netcode. And I'm actually going to make an announcement on that too as well. Okay, so something I do want to mention here, yeah, there's a crap ton of netcode still with these cars, and Trading Paints is working now. So please give more room than you think you need, because that was rough.
RC, I called BS. It ain't working for me.
Check out that 23 Grey Ghost kind of you see it.
Unfortunately, I got to see it crumpled up.
Oh, that's more accurate Dale Jr.
Did you do anything, or did it just start working randomly?
Okay, so I shit you not. Oshbanner asked in YouTube chat what was wrong with Trading Paints. And I go, they've been having a widespread DNS error, so everyone shows up as just a base, and I couldn't even finish the word, and his paint just popped up. Like, it might go down as, like, some of the best timing I've ever seen. Like, I want someone to make a clip of it. Like, the lap 5-6 caution. Someone go back on this stream and clip that.
Clip that, John, literally.
Alright, well, we're about to go back racing. We have paint schemes!
What are we, little pauses?
Oh, mine's working now.
Got that Subaru up and going, Will?
Yeah.
Alright. So Case Graves has scored as leader. I think it might actually be the 07. We're going to find out here in just a moment. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. It is the 4 machine patrol car. Back
I
up
hear
and
you,
going.
but I'm trying to go.
Nah, how about that?
And Kane leads the way through 1 and 2 yet again. The 4 of
Put
Graves
the power down, but driver mod.
trying to get a run back on the outside, and he's there. We're 2 wide for the race lead down the back straightaway. And they're 3 wide in the background. And they're 3 wide for the lead. Grindell throwing it all the way on the bottom, looking for the lead. Side by side, Casey Graves able to hold on the outside. He'll lead the lap. Grindell, Giglio going to throw it 3 wide. 3 wide for the race lead again through 1 and 2. Graves running the outside, getting the run off corner exit. Has the run down the back straightaway with help from the 07. They're running hard, running close, not giving much room. We've seen the net code already once. I'm afraid we'll see it again. Casey Graves able to pull out ahead off turn number 4, and now the battle is on for second place. Harry 2 wide with both the 07 and the 11. Giglio trying to find a lane as well. 14 Mike Edwards trying to settle in I believe that is 6th position. Right now, Casey Graves pulling about 1.5 car lengths as we go 2 wide for almost 3 wide for second. Graves in the 11, or Frisbee in the 11, trying to find a run. Doesn't give a shot to the 07 down the front straightaway. As that was happening, I think Blake was given a push to the 70, and that just about pushes Harry clear. But Alec, once again, big run on the outside. He's clear to second. And it's just a giant pack of race cars.
Jesus, Will. How many cars are you going to hit?
Side by side for third on back now. May have thought the 07 was about to pull alongside the 4 for a moment. And 3 wide. Nice save of Lucas Hoisma. Throws it 3 wide up the middle. Battle for looks like 7th or so position. They go back to 2 wide. Bogdan trying to get around that outside. Lucas able to clear. Lucas looked like he was trying to force his way up the middle. And they're going to go 3, potentially 4 wide. Off the tri-oval into turn 1. Edwards on the bottom. Giglio in the middle. Bogdan up top. And Hoitzma trying to ride that outside. Trying to get some momentum and move his way into the top 5. Still 3 wide. Ooh, contact almost made between Edwards and Giglio. They keep it going. So they go back to double file action. Off the 4, down the front straight. And Scherer in the 15. Still trying to clear the 97. I think he's able to do so. Going to try to come up to cover off turn number 2. Not able to. Going to give the room to that 97 machine. As Frisbee side by side with Harry Grindell for third. Here's to see both lanes look like able to make up pretty good ground right now. Very difficult to pass from the looks of it. So Lucas on the outside, still trying to clear the 15. He's able to finally. But now trying to pull alongside Kenny Frisbee for 4th. Harry's still 2 wide as well. And they're 3 wide again. They saw that down 2 wide, but I think that was the 86, the 16, and the 15. As Giglio still trying to get his way up through this traffic. I imagine he's trying to save tire. Oh! Almost got into the 2 there. Right on board with the 16 machine of Blake Giglio. Able to fall in behind the 15. As 34, Davis Greenwell just behind him. Meanwhile, back up front. Battle for 2nd spot with Alec and Harry Grindell. Grindell on the inside. Cody Cleaver in the 2, right behind him. And Lou Hoyt running the outside, trying to get a run all the way up against the wall. Borderline 3 wide. And he's going to make it 3 wide for 2nd spot. And he's going to take it on that outside. Hunter Bogdan, the 86, trying to follow him. Casey Graves in 4, still on point. As some of the guys haven't pit yet, we're getting close to first set green flag pit stop. So once that come down to top off on fuel, I think Lucas was one of them. They'll be able to go a couple extra laps here. But the 4 machine Case Graves, he's going to have to pit in probably about 3 or so laps. As we are 2 wide for the race lead, and we're 4 wide for 4th. That ain't going to work well. The 14's in trouble. Into the outside wall goes him in the 86. No caution. We're still green. That just destroyed the 86 of Hunter Bogdan. And considerable rear end damage to the 14 as well.
Somebody took it 4 wide.
Sorry, Alex. Sorry. Safety barrier got me.
So Cleaver throws it 4 wide and coming up off the apron. I just ran out of room between the 270 and the 14, and unfortunately the 86 got the worst of it. No caution, so they keep going. As nice out, Lucas Hoitzma has taken this race lead, and here comes the 07 of Alec Kane to his inside. Going for a slider off of turn number 2, almost clear, but Hoitzma fighting tough on the outside. See, we are just moments away from our first set of green flag stops.
Fuel capacity.
As Cleaver on the outside, pulling alongside Hoytsma for the race lead. At the stripe, Hoytsma scored as the leader. Now he runs the inside. Cleaver trying to run the outside, try and get a run. Grabs the outside wall. And the 86. Thought that left front was still kind of destroyed there. Maybe just a weird graphic thing. As Lucas still scored as the leader. Cleaver looking to the outside, and he's going to get taken 3 wide. Kane in the middle. Back to 2 wide.
I'm sorry. Jerry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dalton, that gave me an extra fear of needles and IVs, and I already don't like these.
That's my bad. I'm just
So-
putting it in a little too hot. I'll back it up. I do apologize.
Battle for third. AC
No,
Graves,
you're good.
Giglio 7. Here comes Giglio again. Trying to fight back on the inside. They were 3 wide. The 07 up top. Now about to be the 11 up top. Oh, contact between Grindel and the 07. There it goes.
Come on, fuck. Come on, Harry.
They held it. Oh, and the 17 comes up into the 11. Caution is back out, lap 26.
No, I've got the fucking record over, man.
That was I was holding the middle. I don't know if you were trying to arc or if my references are off. I don't know.
I don't know. I just got doored. That's the only thing I know. Out of nowhere.
07 has to go by me.
There's just bumpers laying on the front stretch.
One of them's probably mine.
I don't know if that killed the 17 steering or what. Oh, yeah. Show straight there, but you can see he starts turning back to the left, so the 17 steering. It's more than likely broke. Yeah, you can see the right front wobbling. And unfortunately, tags the 11.
Hey, is it possible I can get a black flag clear? Because Alec is slow on the front.
Yeah, my car's thrived.
I got you.
I haven't pit yet, but I know it's gonna come.
Is there a reason you just keep running out the back of me, Will?
You said what gonna come?
I'm waiting for the motherfuckers. Let 79 go. Go, Dave. Go.
I thought you said you were down on power. Trying to help you to pit.
Still need a thing. Maybe not. Alright, so looks like the 97 Lucas Hoytsma wins the race off of pit road. Don't think anyone needs a black clear.
Yeah, Trent, if anybody got a black flag, I couldn't keep up with the pace because of my car. So, apologies.
I don't think anyone got...
No one did.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did.
What's that, Trent?
I don't think anyone got a black flag from it. I know Kenny said he thought he would, but I did a preemptive clear twice and said he wasn't serving anything, so I think everyone's all good from it.
Yeah, we're good. Alex made it to pit line, like, before I passed him.
Come on, Toy car. Needs to come back, buddy.
Alright, I
He's
just wanted
coming.
to preemptively ask, so I didn't have to, you know, serve a black flag if it was needed.
I can't believe you wrecked me, Jeff.
Alright, well, you know what? Because we had such great luck with it last week. Let's try to crank it up. Brought to you by Sneak Tombstone Game Farm here. We're going to go back racing with, let's see here, 41 laps remaining in the Beightol Designs 70. Once again, big thanks to Beightol Designs for sponsoring tonight's event at Las Vegas. I'm going to go ahead and shut up here and let y'all test out the sound speed. The sound system. That, words are hard.
Please, spare me.
Teddy bear!
God, we all went, you didn't?
That whiplash has like to smack you.
Oh my god, somebody else in there.
Was that Austin Dillon I just saw in my mirror? Oh my god! That's my class, exactly.
Jeremy, I'm sorry.
Well, I was actually going to call it on that lap, and for, I think, the second or third time this happened this season, they died.
Wait, Ken, did you say you
So,
swerved
holy
in that
crap.
corner,
That was a death.
You know, if I could without getting in trouble, I'd wreck you so fast.
though? Wait, what'd I do?
That might have been on the one machine of
Was
Montrose.
that the
They were
corner?
top 3 wide.
I think it might have been. I don't know who, but somebody recreated Austin Dillon's 2015 Coke 0400 crash, like, perfectly.
Yeah, the one machine coming
Oh, yeah,
up,
that was definitely
clips the
fun.
left rear of the 4,
Like, yeah, I get my lap back.
and man.
Also, I'm coming to AC. Just give me a second.
Who went airborne? Am I missing it? I might be dumb, but I didn't see anyone go airborne. Well, in fact, I know I'm dumb. That's actually kind of stupid. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. See if we got any good near misses. Check the 17 of Cody Brown. Yeah. Well, Cody wasn't exactly the 17 I meant to click, but my God, that happened. Jeez. Surprised he didn't get net coated to death right there. It was a 35 of Nick Cooper who. Cooper barely snuck through that one. I think the 11 of Frisbee. Frisbee! I don't know if he got netcode contact or not. Car looks clean. Your leader right now with 2, Cody Cleaver. Rendell has some front end, right front scuff to that Vauxhall. As we take the 1 to green, Cleaver elects the inside. So your front row, Cody Cleaver, Lucas Hoitzma. Hey, Beach. All right, we are going to go back with 32 laps to go. Cleaver probably counting the 19 down and away.
Sorry, I spun the shit in my tires.
Wheel spin. Something I did not really think would happen. Jeff Price in the 19. Oh, contact between him and the 97.
Hey, 11, you need a teddy bear like that 4 car?
Able to keep it going. Hoitzma on the outside trying to clear Jeff Price. Cleaver going down to cover the inside. Give it a little draft help if possible. Back down to the inside. And Hoitzma running the outside. 3 wide for third. Price clear to second. How about old Jeff Price? Haven't talked too much about him this season. Here he is up to second. At Back Channel Productions Pontiac. You know, the BCP guys from Facebook out here watching this. That 19's in the wall! And looking for the race lead. Grindale migrating to the outside as well. Cody Brown trying to pull alongside on the inside. And there's the number 34, Darius Greenwell, going all the way to the inside to the apron, I thought. Pulling back alongside the 4 of Casey Graves. Meanwhile, for the race lead, it's still the 2, Cody Cleaver, a couple car lengths ahead of the 97 Lucas Hoitzma and the 19 of Jeff Price. 2 wide for second, 3 wide for what looks like 5th or 6th.
Hey, Nick, You know you're 35.
As Edwards currently in the middle, 3 wide. Clears the 17 of Cody Brown, 2 wide with the 16 of Blake Giglio. This is for 5th spot.
Yeah, I know.
Hoytsma 2 wide with the 70. Clears Harry back up into 3rd. Trying to reel back in the number 19 of Jeff Price. And it's a hornet's nest here. They're getting ready to wreck again. I can feel it. 3, almost 4 wide. 14, Michael Edwards in the middle between Nick Cooper and Harry Grindell. Contact almost made down the front straight. Give each other some room, boys. Netcode is pretty bad in these cars. Come on. They're just about able to sort that out. Meanwhile, Hoytsma to the inside of Jeff Price for 2nd spot on the inside. They're trying to get around the 2 machine of Cody Cleaver. And Giglio tags the apron off of 4, slides in behind the 19 of Jeff Price as they're still side by side for 2nd spot. Price with the side draft. Giglio shoots to the outside of Hoytsma, bringing the 14 of Mike Edwards along for the ride. And they're going to go 3 wide for 2nd spot. Back to 2 wide. Price on the outside. Hoytsma on the bottom. Giglio pushing sideways. Everyone all over the road down the back straight into turn number 3. And through 3 and 4 they go for the 44th time tonight. And my God, it's just a giant pack race right now. No one giving an inch. Everyone's just taking. And Price looked briefly to the outside of Cleaver for this race lead. Hoytsma trying to get a run and clear the 19 for 2nd. Blake pushing the 19 along down the back straightaway. Big wiggle as they're 3 wide for 3rd. 14 sliding up, almost into the back of the 97. Price able to stay clear of him for now, and I think Blake may have just grabbed the outside wall. And here comes Casey Graves back in the 4 machine. Involved in that big wreck earlier. Made his way just about back into the top 5 as battle for the lead again. Price in the outside wall. Cleaver still hanging on to the race lead. And here comes Graves up the middle, 3 wide, no room being given, contact between him and the 16, and the 19 going for a ride into the 70. No caution.
Oh, yellow?
No caution.
I do not have a left front wheel. We might want a caution.
Ain't no wing. This ain't no F1. I love how I called that right before it happened. Good. I might do good race.
In all honesty, that may not have needed to be a caution. My fear was the 70. If he can't turn, he'd have to stop to tow, and by the time he stopped, that may bring out a caution, and he's okay. That shouldn't be a caution. That was on fucking. All right. Well, let's see what happened regardless.
Like, you got no front bumper.
Yeah, I got chopped shit.
$16 looks like comes up into the 4, and that just sandwiches it into the 19. From there, it's a gaggle from there.
Yeah, good job letting the pace car know you were coming around him.
Just saying, I think we were 3 wide there.
Hey, Bo. All right.
My swerve and
And that should do it for pit stops here. I think everyone's going to make it on fuel. That's the thing. Mullen's going for the wave around. He does. So 1 to gain. Front road going to be Cody Cleaver, Lucas Hoytsma. They're going to go back with 20 laps remaining in the Beightol Designs 70. Nick Cooper in 35 up to P3. Haven't talked too much about Cooper tonight. In the wrong number. $15 drivers on the lead lap.
My car is killed, by the way, Ian. Just a heads up.
Just letting nothing.
I hate that for the 4. He's had fast cars so much this season, and if he says car's killed, that's probably going to be his night done. Regular season points leader, too. All right, let's see if we can settle it here. Keep the last 20 laps green. Pace Potato is in. Cleaver, the control car. Green flag back in the air. Giglio pushing the 97 on that outside, trying to get that up and situated. Nick Cooper in the 35 to the inside of Lucas Hoytsma for P2. Giglio trying to get that run on the outside as well. Off of corner number 2 for this restart is still car number 2 out ahead. Trying to figure out what lane he wants to cover. Shoots the outside, goes 2 out of the 35 of Nick Cooper for the race lead. And Giglio going to make it 3 wide. Almost 4 wide for the race lead. 3 wide for second, now 3 wide for the race lead. Cleaver nosing out front for the moment. Giglio looking for it all in turn number 1. 3 wide still for the lead. Hoytsma trying to get that run off corner exit on the outside. Cleaver able to come up to cover. 2 wide now for the race lead. Big shot to the 2 from the 97 down the back straightaway. Cleaver pushed clear for the moment through 3 and 4. Hoytsma looking to get a run. And here comes the 34. Davis Greenwell looking to join this party for the podium. Kenny Frisbee in 11. Going to give him a big shot through the tri-oval. And they are pushing like it is the last lap. Just a giant pack race. And we've seen it in disaster so many times tonight. I think we're going to see it happen at least one more time. Hoytsma, P2, trying to cover the 16, the 34, and the 11. Holding clear in second for the moment. Giglio, side by side with Davis Greenwell. This is for third.
You good?
The Team Machine, Cody Cleaver, hoping they just stay 2 wide, enjoying the clean air that's on his Lowe's Chevy. Trying to hold off some of the best SRL has to offer. Looking to block the 97 for the race lead. Lucas Hoytsma 2 wide. So work their way through 3 and 4. The 97 nosing out ahead. Here comes the 34. Does he make a third lane at the stripe? Cleaver still out front. 16 laps remaining as Hoytsma has the momentum, looking to clear the 2 off corner number 2. And he's got it. New leader officially, Lucas Hoytsma. Cleaver looking to try and dive back to the inside. Now 2 out of the 34 of Davis Greenwell. And so Hoytsma has clean air on that Toyoniac. And caution is out.
Just saying, if you hit the brake pedal, it could have been avoided.
Nick
I was
Cooper.
off the gas. Maybe you want to go look at replays before you run your pile. Pile, huh? Wow.
I was slammed on the brake. I literally had nowhere to go.
I mean, I'm spotting. I mean, you drove right to his left rear.
Lucky Ghost going high.
All right, they gotta be getting low on tire sets here. I think some of these guys may have just actually taken their last set. Voitsma, Cleaver stayed out. Giglio pit. Who stayed out and who came in? So Giglio led them down pit road from the looks of it. So Giglio, Grindel, Spark, Bogdan. I think that was the 17 Cody Brown. And Graves came down pit road. So we're probably going to go back with 12 laps to go. And lights are out. So your front row, once again, going to be Lucas Hoytsma and Cody Cleaver, just kind of the inverse for the past couple of restarts here. Hoytsma going to be your control car. Davis Greenwell third. Kenny Frisbee fourth. Ian Montrose rounding out your top five. That's supposed to be Jay Schaefer. Now top five. And Ian Montrose, Harry Grindel, Blake Giglio, Cliff Mullins, and Will Spark, your top 10. Going to go back with 12 laps remaining in the Beightol Designs 70 from Las Vegas. Do we go green the rest of the way? Pace potatoes in.
Sorry, I slipped.
Green flag back in the air.
23. I can't go before the green flag, dude.
And 3 wide in the background. 16, Blake Giglio looking to use those fresh tires. Throw it 3 wide on the inside. Almost gets into the 91. And looking to clear the one via Montrose as well. As here comes the 34 of Davis Greenwell looking for the race lead in turn number 3. Cleaver in the 2, trying to fight back. He's to the outside of Greenwell. Blake on fresh tires. Look for him to absolutely slice his way through this field. He's 2 wide with the 70 of Grindel right now. Able to clear him. Now looking to get in front of the one of Montrose. And Cleaver back into second spot. Greenwell falling back on the inside. Something missed in the 34 Tesla. Kenny Frisbee in the 11 through to third. Ten laps remaining here from Las Vegas. And Frisbee throws it to the inside for second. Montrose in the 1, has the 16 of Giglio right behind him down the back straightaway. And Montrose throws it all the way to the bottom of Frisbee for third. And Cleaver looking to the inside of Hoytsma for the race lead. Just about able to get a nose under him. 2 wide for the race lead. And here comes Blake Giglio with the fresh tires. 3 wide for third. As the 2 is just about able to clear Hoytsma. And no, Lucas able to fight still on the outside down the back straightaway. At 16 is on the way in a hurry. 3 wide for third spot. Oh, contact just about made between the 1 and the 70. Giglio almost tags the outside wall. And here comes Grindel to the inside. 3 wide for the race lead. Borderline 4 wide. Cleaver gets tight, slides up, keeps it going. And Hoytsma still got the lead down the back straightaway on the outside. Giglio through to second. Has the tire advantage, looking to the inside of Lucas Hoytsma for the race lead. Oh, almost gets into the back. Lucas trying to block him. Here comes Grindell and Cleaver again. 2 wide, 3 wide for second spot. Grindell looking to get 2 for 1 through 1 and 2. Oh boy. And Hoytsma still with the race lead. Maya clocks outside wall, and there goes the one machine of Montrose hard on the outside wall. Caution back out on lap 64.
Just Davis.
I was middle 3. What?
Alright, so everyone else that has not taken tires. Ooh. Not many people came down pit road. Interesting. Frisbee in the 11. Cooper obviously had to pit. I think that's... Oh, a good number of people did come down pit road there. Take their last set of tires. Just a handful of laps to go, though. That 16 is quick and does have a tire advantage over the 97 and the 2. I don't know if the 70 of Grindell is on the same tire strat as Blake or not. Well, then we're going to go back with 3 laps to go. Cliff's in car of the previous crash. Yep, that was close. Cliff about got taken out on that one.
Stop.
Lucas has elected the top. Puts Blake on the inside. Gonna go back with 3 laps to go. It has definitely been a wild one for the Beightol Designs 70, and it's probably going to be a wild finish. It's been kind of a pack race tonight, and I can distinct feeling it's going to be a pack-style finish. We know Lucas and Blake, they tend to run each other very, very hard for a chance at the win. And I get the feeling they're about to throw the elbows out here. Pace car is in. Grindell, control car. Or not Vanilla. Hoytsma, the control car. Green flag in the air. 3 laps to go. Grindell did not get a good start on that outside. So 3 to go. What does Blake do to try and make the move here? Running in second. It's going to have a lap or 2 to make the move. And 37, Cliff Mullins is blinking in that 37. Going to come to 2 laps to go. Almost 3 wide, 4 third, and there goes the 70 in the 2. 2 laps to go, no caution. They're going through the grass. They're able to hold on to it.
Thanks a lot.
No caution. Right now it's just a battle between the 97 and the 16. At 37, Mullins still blinking in 3rd spot.
Barry, I'm sorry. I thought there was a lot of space between us.
They'll see the white flag this time by. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go at Las Vegas. Where does Blake make the move? This is the most strung out we have seen the top 5 of this entire race. And there goes Blake to the inside. Side by side for the race lead. Off of 2 down the back straight. They touch down the back straightaway. Still side by side. Here comes the 37 and the 91. Mullins still blinking. A horrible time for his airhead to potentially give out. Still 2 wide for the race lead. The 91 side by side with the 37. And it's a dead heap off turn number 4. Here comes the 37 to the inside. Contact is made. Lucas Hoytsma, your winner. Second goes to the 6. No, second goes to the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Third goes to the 91 of Jay Schaefer.
I thought I could beat that shit.
Just about 3 wide at the line.
Holy shit, fun race, gentlemen.
I was right, it'll be a plate style finish. Lucas, you got me.
I do. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that happened.
Well, man, win number 3 of the season comes at Las Vegas. You're able to hold off the 16 just barely, dooring one another on the entirety of the last lap. And then a blinking Clifford comes through at the last second, and contact is made and gives you the racetrack.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I knew when I got that caution, it was going to help me out a lot because it cooled my tires down. The tire difference that Blake had was going to be gone, and I was really happy about that. But then we went green with 3 to go, which was a little much, and he got a few chances at me there. He got a little tight, moved me up the racetrack a little bit. That was some awesome racing. And then we were both looking in our mirror coming off 4, like, holy crap, that 37's got to run. And he goes down to block him. Cliff obviously is not going to lift. We're coming to the checkered. I mean, who would lift there? And those two get together, and man, I'm so happy he hit Blake and not me, because I was able to drive over and not spin through the infield.
Yes, sir. Trading Paints came in about a couple laps into the race, so we got the 7-toe bricks Toyoniac in all its glory here. You got any sponsor shout-outs on it?
Yeah, just as always, Quinn at 712 Brakes. You for broadcasting, putting the series on. Man, this was an awesome race tonight. It was a little packed up, but at the same time, it was like you really had to drive the thing. It was a really fun race for me, at least. I know I won it, so I'm a little biased, but I think a lot of people would agree. It was a cool night, and yeah, just everybody for racing on that note, and all my teammates.
Yes, sir, buddy. Well, congrats once again on that victory.
I had more of a run.
Thank you.
35, so yeah, I'll take the blame for that one. I'm sorry about that one.
Lou Hoyt, your winner here tonight. Going to pull in second place the 37 of Cliff Mullins, whose internet picked a spectacular time to start shitting the bed on him. Oh. Cliff, you got me. Cliff, you got me.
Hola.
Well, man, you
How's it
started.
going?
You started 8th. Kind of ran towards the middle for the majority of the race. Got a lap back, and here you came charging through the field for the last attempt at a green, and you blinked for the entire time of it and managed to get second.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell is going on with the blinking. Yeah, just hung out, got caught up in that big-ass wreck, and I lost all steering. It wouldn't turn at all, so I was just kind of went a lap down because of that, and got it fixed. Hung around, and next caution come out, and I wasn't able to get the lucky dog because Ian got it, and took a wave around. Luckily, got another caution where I could actually have enough fuel to finish the race, and then it was just on from there. And I was just waiting for Blake and Lucas to side draft each other and slow themselves down enough that I was going to have a hell of a run coming off the corner, and it happened in 3 and 4 right there, and I just ripped it to the bottom, and Blake did his usual and blocked the shit out of me, and so I took it all the way to the grass and didn't lift and wrecked himself. So go win to Lucas, but you know, I was surprised I was able to get back up there.
Yes, sir. Well, you were able to give yourself a hell of a podium out of it, so congrats on that. You got any sponsor shout-outs in that Pontiac?
Yeah, first off, got to thank Alicia, Jaron, Emily. Emily and Alicia are at the fire station right now, but love you guys. Pinnacle Trailer Sales, Curly's Guns and More. I see the paint schemes actually loaded up, so that's good. Got to thank Adam for the paint schemes. AC Racing Graphics. He actually has my stuff looking pretty tight this season. Let's see, Midnight Performance, Race22.com. Spin Venom Podcast, all the guys at C2X. We were pretty stout for most of the race anyway. Got caught up in a bunch of stuff, but for the most part we were up front. And then Low Drag Esports and Wild Horse for putting this thing on. And I actually like these cars here. It wasn't too bad. I really wish they'd just fix the netcode. It'd be great.
Yeah, fix the netcode and have everyone show a little bit of patience. That'd work wonders.
Yeah, okay, this is SRL we're talking about here.
I know. All right, man. Well, congrats once again on the podium.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Lev Mullins, P2 here tonight. I don't actually think he pissed anyone off. That might be a first, and I don't see Jay immediately in Discord, so I think that's going to put us right to the sponsor poster. So, first and foremost, big thanks to Beightol Designs for sponsoring us here tonight. This was the Beightol Designs 70 at Las Vegas. Lucas rolled the dice there on pit strategy, and he just about came out on top. So big thanks to Beightol Designs, Sound 12 Breaks, Big C's Diecast, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Low Drag Esports, ARC Music, Golden Eagle, Snee Tombstone Game Farm, Train Technologies, DGSRacing.com. Oh, I'm like... Well, Jay, congrats once again, buddy, on the podium at the very least. All good, man. Here, tell you what. When you finish sponsor, just type out what your sponsor shout out is, and I'll just read that over, and we'll count that, and I'll throw your card back over. But DG Swiss with DGSRace.com, we got the Blue Dysautonomia ribbon, Spin Film Podcast, Dirty Boys Automotive, broadcasters Lucas CTCRN and the Pro Sim Network, DG at the DG Broadcast Network, and here I am at the Wild Horse Broadcast Network. We'll give it a second here for Jay to type out a sponsor shout out here, and I'll read that over, and then we'll sign it off. He gave me a lull. Okay, I'm not sure if he's actually going to do it. We'll give it... It's 8:37 for me. We'll give it a minute. If he doesn't type anything... Oh. Alright, his sponsor shout-out for this number 91 U.S. Army Ford Mustang is broadcasters DG and all the admins at SRL. So, Jay, congratulations for finishing the night third after starting 23rd. That's a hell of a makeup there. You made up 20 spots, bud, so congrats. And on that note, that'll pretty much do it for me here tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we will see y'all next week when we round out the regular season at, I believe, Daytona. Let me double check that. And, yep, just regular Daytona will be our regular season finale next week, March 31st. Mark your calendars. It's going to be probably insane. On that note, y'all have a good one.